Imagine having everything: wealth, respect, success. Now, imagine losing it all. Bayo had it all. His farm flourished, his yams were the talk of the village, and his wealth seemed endless. But he never saw the storm coming. One moment of pride, one mistake, and the empire Bayo built was gone. The very things that made him rich became the cause of his downfall. In a small village in the heart of Yoruba land, where the land is rich and the people are hardworking, there lived a man named Bayo. He was not born rich, but from a young age, he learned the value of hard work. Bayo worked tirelessly on his farm, guided by his father's wisdom. "My son," his father often said, "a man who works hard in the field will never go hungry." He learned early on that savings, discipline, and patience were the keys to success. As the years went by, Bayo's hard work paid off. His yams grew large and plentiful, and soon he became known as the wealthiest farmer in the village. Traders came from far and wide to buy his yams. Bayo walks through the bustling village markets. Traders wave at him, and people admire his produce.
Bayo, the great farmer, has come again. His yams are always the best.
But with wealth comes pride. Bayo began to believe that his success was guaranteed, that he would never face hardship again. One night, Bayo decided to throw a grand feast to celebrate his success. He invited the entire village, friends, traders, and elders to share in his joy. He spent money on food, gifts, and new clothes. His home was filled with laughter and music. Kola, Bayo's friend, concerned with his unwise spending, met with him the next day and said to him,
"Bayo, you are spending too much. The farm needs your attention. What happens when the next planting season comes?"
Kola, why worry? I have plenty. I will never lack. Enjoy this moment. There will always be farm produce and always money.
But Kola, his childhood friend, was concerned. He had seen many who rose quickly and fell just as fast. Still, Bayo dismissed his advice. As the months passed, the reality of Bayo's actions began to show. The next planting season arrived, but Bayo's wealth had dwindled. The money he had spent on feasts and gifts was gone. Bayo walked through his farm to see what was left of it. The land that once yielded the biggest yams in the village was now dry and barren. His footsteps were slow, his shoulders heavy with regret. Bayo walked into his home, feeling ashamed. The sun had set and the compound was quiet. The only sound was the crackling of firewood as his wife cooked. She sat by the fire, stirring a small pot, but Bayo could see that there was hardly any food inside, just water with a few scraps. She didn't look at him or say a word. He knew she was upset. Their children sat close together nearby. They used to run around, laughing and playing, but now they sat still, their faces thin and tired. Their big, hopeful eyes were fixed on the pots, waiting for food that might not be enough to fill their stomachs. Bayo's heart sank. He remembered the big feasts, the laughter, the careless spending. Now, all of that was gone, and his family was suffering because of his choices. He had once been rich, but he had wasted everything, and now his children were hungry. He remembered his father's words that says, "Wealth is like water in a basket if not held carefully. If it is wasted, it will slip through one's fingers." The early morning sun rises over the village, casting a warm glow over the once thriving fields that now lie barren. A gentle breeze rustles through the dry, lifeless stalks, whispering echoes of what was once a great harvest. Bayo stands at the edge of his land, his eyes scanning the empty soil that had once been his pride. His face is lined with regret, but beneath the sorrow, there is something new: determination. Bayo, turning to his family, said, "We will rebuild. I will work hard again. This time, I will save and plan for the future. No more wastes. No more foolish pride." Bayo had learned that wealth is not only about gaining, but about keeping. What brings success, if not used wisely, can bring failure. But what is nurtured with wisdom and patience can bring prosperity once again. Bayo's journey teaches us that success is not just about how much we gain, but how wisely we manage what we have. Wealth, like a farm, must be nurtured with patience, discipline, and humility. When we forget to plan for the future, even the greatest fortunes can slip away like water through open fingers. However, true wisdom lies not only in avoiding mistakes, but in learning from them. Bayo fell, but he rose again, this time with a deeper understanding of life. His story reminds us that while pride can bring downfall, humility and hard work can rebuild even what was lost. The same hands that create wealth can also bring ruin if used carelessly. But when guided by wisdom, those hands can rebuild, restore, and plant the seeds of a better tomorrow.